This is Toyota's new small electric crossover SUV, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like the looks of it, but I do like the fact that Suzuki and Toyota will have this new electric SUV, which is coming in around 1 year. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans, and you're watching the Electric Viking. Thank you to our Patreon supporters for supporting the channel and our YouTube members. Really appreciate your support. And everyone else, really thank you as well for tuning in. And it's really supporting this electric revolution, which is, I like to think of it as the logical revolution. Anyway, Toyota has recently intensified its electrification strategy. It's got a brand new factory plan. Now, the media have always harped on about Toyota's amazing production, their production methodology. Apparently all these other automakers have copied it. It's brilliant, it's genius. But Toyota has recently come out and said it's not. It's old school. It was great in the 70s, great in the 80s, probably pretty good in the 90s. And in the 10s, even it was all right, but now things are very different. Toyota are completely revamping their production strategies based around things like structural battery packs. Gigacasting in particular is going to completely change their factories entirely. And this is directly quoting from Toyota themselves. So if you are still watching this channel and you're a Toyota fanboy, I'm amazed if you're still watching. But if you are, there's probably some of you out there. That's not coming from me. That's Toyota themselves. So big changes coming to Toyota. They are definitely completely changing the way they produce EVs, because you cannot produce a profitable electric car building them the way that Toyota has done so far, which means using traditional internal combustion engine platforms, which is what Toyota has been doing up until now, and they still are. Toyota has decided to make a baby electric SUV, and apparently it's in development with Suzuki. We don't know too many details, but it's coming in 2025, and the plan is to make this a global electric car. Apparently this vehicle will be available for purchase in Europe, India, South Africa, Southeast Asia, possibly Australia, not sure about North America. According to Japanese outlet Best Car, Toyota aims to capitalize on the success of small EVs in the domestic market. It's also hoping that it can kind of take back some of the market share it's been losing in China. However, this car is likely to be probably aimed even more so at Europe, where obviously electrification is happening very quickly. Toyota is seeing that happen. They're going, oh, well, okay, we tried to lobby hard against EVs. We did our best, but that didn't work. So we better start getting on board and start making electric cars, because in Europe, obviously, they're just going crazy sales of EVs. The report says Suzuki was basically decided as a partner for Toyota because Suzuki is marketed as a kind of like a manufacturer of smaller electric cars, or not electric cars, but smaller cars. So the BZ4 small crossover, or maybe you call this thing the BZ2, because there is a BZ3, that's the Corolla. This may be the BZ2, was among the top 15 Toyota and Lexus concepts unveiled during their event all the way back in December of 2021. The media saw this event. I think Toyota unveiled like 21 different electric cars, and everyone got excited. They were like, oh wow, Toyota have got 21 different electric car models. Look at this, amazing. None of them have been produced. They were just concept cars. Toyota mocked them up, probably made of clay or something. So we've got to wait a fair while for any of those vehicles to actually hit the market. Now, what it did give us though is an idea of what Toyota's EVs will look like in the future, assuming they still exist in this utopian distant future. I'm kind of joking around here, but we don't really know what's going to happen with Toyota. They do have a lot of debt. When I say a lot, that's the understatement of the century, of the universe, because 185 billion in debt, and all of it being bad, almost all of that being bad debt, not financial debt, is a big problem when you don't have the ability to make electric cars. Now, yes, Toyota's sales this year have been pretty good, but Nokia's sales were wonderful the year before the smartphone became a thing. And then, well, we all know what happened after that. At the time of its unveiling, Toyota said the BZ small crossover was designed with a focus on the European and surprisingly the Japanese car markets. The company didn't specify if it was based on the BZ4, but they did say it's based on the same architecture, which is the ETNGA architecture, and the targeted power consumption was 125 watts per kilometer. In terms of size, it's a similar size to something like a BYD Dolphin, but the small version, not the international version, the smaller version in China. So it's going to be around about 155 inches long, but exact dimensions have yet to be confirmed. So there will apparently also be a Suzuki version called the EVX, and the EVX, we do know how big that is. It's similar to the Dolphin, or the BYD Dolphin, the MG4 as well, in terms of their international size. So 4.3 meters or 169.3 inches in length. So when is this car coming out? Well, the Suzuki model is coming out probably late 2025. The Toyota one, early 2025. Will it be cheap? Will it be affordable? It will not be. There's almost no chance of that happening unless Toyota want to make a huge loss. And the reason for this is it's still being made on Toyota's old kind of internal combustion / EV architecture called ETNGA. It's not a dedicated electric vehicle platform. And as far as we know, Toyota won't begin using Gigapress castings until 2026. Toyota still have a fair bit of work to do before they can start bringing down the cost of electric cars. Now, there is one other possibility here. Toyota just goes, oh, well, screw it. We're going to decide to lose $20,000 per car like Ford is doing. That's okay. We'll do that. But if they do that, I don't think they're going to be selling very many of them. For this to be a global car, Toyota need to be able to make it profitable. To make it profitable, they need to do the things I've just mentioned. Even Toyota themselves will tell you exactly what I've just said. Now, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like this car? Do you think it'll be a winner for Toyota? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.